All right, I think I may have done this right. Um, I am not much of a video person, so this is a Substack Live. I'll be honest with you, I'm out on a walk with my dog Posey. Oh, if I can see, she sees Posey. Where you at? There you go. That's Posey right there. And I would, I feel more comfortable if you gave me a microphone and dropped me in front of 500, 5,000. 50,000 people. I got no problem, but you get me on these video things, and I had to look up on the Google machine how to even do this. So, um, wanted to take this time though on early Sunday because I want to say thank you to a lot of people uh, who have supported our initial launch, in particular for Flannel Faith, which has kind of surprised me in some ways. I'll talk about that. So I'm going to talk about kind of how it started, where we're going in the short term, and what that means going forward. And even tomorrow, I'll give a preview of that. But wanted to say thanks to a lot of the initial um, supporters like Greg and Kara, who I went to Bible college with, uh, Jeff, PJ, other folks who have Mike, Layla, who have joined the community and are supporting us with that. That's really helpful. Now, I will say this: the reason that this is even called Final Board Faith is because that's how the faith structure that we use when we do all of our. Excuse me, I'm not well versed at this, so I don't want to get hit by a car. Is that's how we see Jesus and God revealed in Jesus, and how we interpret things, and that's how we're operating as well too. And I had a lot of fear going into that because I didn't know if anyone else would resonate with that, and I've been wrong, and it's growing and becoming something more than I thought it would be or could be. But in that fear, one of the reasons you don't see a lot of people put their names on their publications, and I was really actually afraid. That I would have to be the guru answering a bunch of questions. And what I found in the private community is that's not the case. Instead, I am part of that group, and there are a lot more people like me than I realized. Uh, and at 56 years old, I thought maybe it was just me being weird all these years, but it's not. There are a bunch of weird people who have joined us. Thank you for joining us, you weird people like me. And that has taken a lot of pressure off of me personally because I'm able to kind of just be part of it and kind of moderate it instead of being the focus and center of that, which I didn't want to be anyway. So I want to thank you for that very much. For that, that's allowed me to uh, open up and see some things that I needed as well too. And I'm going to be part of that community. Even now, we're going through some things in our family. I have a niece who is literally found out about 3 days ago who is going to be who's been slowly sucked into this patriarchal archetype with her husband and young child. When I say sucked in, we're talking compound level. And we found out in November that they're going to go in the compound. So I don't have all the answers. I need support. There are a lot of people who kind of come out of this that I'm learning from in the community, and I want to thank you for that. That brings me to my second point today. Um, I will be sharing starting tomorrow a little bit more about my personal background and situation, uh, grew up, and how that influenced me. Before, I was kind of focusing on just kind of high level topics and saying, "Oh, what people resonate with this." So I I feel comfortable enough to do that now. And tomorrow is actually voted on by the community. I'll be sharing three things that I need to tell ex-evangelicals about being minority, and that's going to be, I think, really good. And I'll share more of how I got there, and I think I may be the only person in the world who actually could share at the level of what I'm going to share out tomorrow, and excited to see what the response is going to be on that, especially in the deeper community as we talk about that as well too. with it. Another thing that has really resonated is empathy. I wrote a note on empathy, and I actually had to mute that note thread because I just kept getting bombarded. So that told me it's like, hey, I need to write something about empathy, and that, as I'm starting to develop that even right now, is going to be some personal things, and actually some personal things that uh, I thought I'd taken to my grave. So, but I'm 56, so I'm closer there than I thought. So forgive me on that. Last thing, because I'm not going to keep this long, because like I said, I'm not real comfortable on the old video here, and I did this walking my dog. And I wrote about this. If you are able to help support us in this launch phase, which ends tomorrow at midnight, this July 20th, to upgrade, that's not just, hey, this dude's trying to make money off of us. This gets our message out there for this. And what happens is Substack in particular is geared to not do ads, but it will promote things that are in the conversation and people's feeds that have shown to pay to upgrade. And there are a lot of people out there searching for, why is God causing suffering? Does God cause my suffering? And for most of that, all they're getting right now is this perspective of yes, and you just have to endure it. That shows your faithfulness. Things like that, and things that a lot of us have come out of and seen the harm and hurt that does. So this helps us get in front of those people in that conversation. People all over the world start to resonate, which is kind of surprising too. I'm here in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I got people in Australia and London and South America that have joined up. So I want to thank you for that. Continue for that. In the U.S., for some reason, I'm big in Texas, so it shows your engagement and subscribers uh, in the United States and Texas, which is interesting enough. Where next month my son we'll take him to Richardson, Texas, outside of Dallas, to go to UT Dallas, and I'll be an empty nester with my wife and I. So but it tells me that there's a place for this, and that's what I was afraid of. I want to thank you, ask for your support. I try to make it as economical as possible, especially for the yearly memberships, and that helps spread this message and join. And I want you to join the conversation too, because I think if you're looking for a place and you haven't paid to upgrade, you'll be surprised, like I was. The guy who started the whole thing, that you're not alone, and you can not have to have all the answers, or you can ask kind of dangerous questions you can't ask other places, and you're okay because we're asking those questions, and we've been through that, and people are helping me, and it can help you as well too. So a big thank you to the community. I'm going to sign off now. I do not like to keep this long, but look for that tomorrow, and please introduce yourself. I have a lot of people. Last thing I want to say, there are people that have joined and paid, especially Peanut Butter Cake Club people. Listen, I sent some of you a personal email to get I need your mailing address, please, to send the book and recipe. And you upgraded at that level. So please get that to me. I might have to direct message you or something like that, but get that to me. But uh, join us. If you can only like, share, restack, do that as well. It helps as well too. I want you in the community. Like I said, I do not want to paywall anything that's needed to help people. So, but when you can support, that helps this message get across to those people. So we'll see you real soon, back where I'm a little more comfortable behind the laptop typing, and not, as you tell, it's like, man, why is this guy on the camera? That's not my thing. Love you. Thank you so much for your support.